Get set, because it's
time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing on this Weed Wednesday, guys? That's right. Welcome to the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. I am your host, Brian Brown. Hey, let's get to know each other a little better. Let me scooch in here. Yeah, that's right, guys. That's right. How's everyone doing out there, guys? It is the It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. Oh, man. Fun. What's everyone getting into today? It is Weed Wednesday, guys, and we are going to talk some paranormal. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm distracted. I got unfinished business here with this stupid phone. Forgive me. No phones at the dinner table. We know that. All right. Put that up here. It is the It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. I'm your host, Brian Brown. And what this is the wildest, the wackiest, the craziest 420 countdown show of all time, guys. We count down every day, Monday through Friday, the 420, and we get into a whole mess of trouble in the meantime. Hey, Teresa Deller, how you doing? We do Movie Monday. We do Paranormal Tuesday. We do Weed Wednesday, which is kind of a free-for-all, but we're going to talk some paranormal today. Paranormal, marijuana, we're talking it all, guys. We are talking Coachella, and I was blown away with the paranormal UFO sightings that happened over there, guys. Just crazy. So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk some weed fails. We're going to talk some weed news. We're going to get into the whole mess of stuff, guys, as we count down to 420. Today is a great day, guys. I had to run in the town. I had to handle some business, get my car all situated. I had to get a new tire. My God, how many how expensive is stuff nowadays, man? Ooh, got me a nice cold Baja Blast. Hey Chantel, how you doing? Honey Nut Heroine, Rosie Key, Aaron, how's it going, everybody? Man, rubber, everything's getting expensive, man. Just for one little old tire. It was pretty freaking pricey, but had to get done. You had to get done. Remember when you were youngsters, or there might be some youngsters out here right now. Remember when you were younger and you would just be cool with like doing retreads and stuff? The cost, I get it. You hit a certain age where you're like, you just got to pay for stuff. Sometimes it's worth the cost. Oh man, all sorts of stuff happening today. I was down at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Was getting into some good stuff, man. I'm loving their drink selection they got down there. If you guys haven't checked out the old Instagram, I posted a nice video from there today, hanging out. Got into some Heisman today, guys, which is a brand of, I got some sativa, and wait till you see these nugs. Wait till you see these nugs. Oh man, Teresa Deller, how you feeling? It was a horrible tragedy. Philly's out, right? Isn't that the thing? The Eagles are no longer. I know you're still a football fan. Everyone out there who doesn't have a team in the fight, what's your go-to team right now? We all have that backup team. I wouldn't even call it a bandwagon thing. But hey, man, you kind of want to root for someone in the playoffs. You're like, I would rather them than them. Who is your go-to team? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. We got about 2 minutes. Hey, Aaron, we got about 2 minutes before 420, guys. I'm getting in, like I said, some Heisman. We'll get into the full breakdown strain review here in a couple minutes as soon as 420 hits, guys. But I want to know what everyone is smoking on today. Who's got that hash? Who's doing those dabs? Who's doing some bong rips? Who's doing all the stuff, guys? Blow up those comments. Let me know what everyone's smoking on. Who's got some Eighth Brothers wedding cake? I haven't smoked it yet, but man, I got some. Got some yesterday. Ooh, another fire strain, guys. And wait till you see this wax. We got to talk about this wax too when I get back, guys. We're gonna talk UFOs. We're gonna talk wax. We're gonna talk Coachella. We're gonna talk crazy, guys. Rosie has given me permission to talk conspiracies today. So we're going to get in. Rosie the Bulldog, the producer, is ready to rock and roll, guys. I'm ready to rock and roll. What about you, Mr. Alien? Are you ready to rock and roll, guys? Light up those pipes, guys, because it is 420. Here we go. And boom, how was your 420? Mine was fire, guys. Mine actually was pretty lit. I got me some Heisman. That's right. This is some pregame, guys. This is sativa. This is the sativa. This is I'll get in the light there. LeBron James, guys. Or not so, Lamont James, guys. It's coming in about 27%. Ching. Look at that, Lamont James, pregame. We're gonna do the old smell test. We got to do the old smell test here. Let's open this sucker up. What does Laban smell like? What does Laban smell like? Ooh, big old nug. Ooh, Laban smells sweet. Oh, that smells clean. That smells, God, like, you know what? Like laundry, but not. I don't know what that means. Like laundry, but not. Look at this nug, guys. This is the eighth. There's another nug in here, but this is the pretty much the bam. Let's see if I can get that a little better for you guys. A little more. Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Woo! Look at those hairs. I know I hate it that it's out of focus. Let's see if I can. Man, those hairs are. Focus a little better. No. Look at all that red hair, man. And there are crystals in there. Woo! And that's a big old nug, man. That's like a meteor coming down. It's going to wreck the earth. Well, I think I see Bruce Willis and Steve Buscemi up on this thing. No! no. Don't play with your weed, Brian. Don't play with your weed. But look at that, man. That thing's beautiful. Heisman, guys. The price is right, too, on this. Like $15 an eighth. Look at that, man. Where are you going to get a fucking bud like that for $15? Thing is lovely. Lovely. Look at that, man. Woo. Ooh, I almost hate to smoke it. You almost hate to smoke it, but not that much. Not that much. Oh man, that's actually really fire, guys. I would give that. I can't really give it a full review because I haven't smoked it yet. I know Heisman smokes really well. The only thing I don't like about Heisman, and it's not dry, but it smokes kind of fast. Maybe it's just I smoke kind of fast. It could just be a me thing. Honey Nut Heroin. I did want to say, you okay there, Rosie? Okay. Bandana. I did want to say Honey Nut Heroin. You were saying about, Chantel, Fight for Freedom. You were saying about the dry weed, and it will do. My neighbor brought me over some weed that they had found. Oh my God, it was so dry. It was like the turkey on Christmas Vacation. I went to like pull it out, and it's like it just started on fire. I didn't even have to lit it. It was so dry. Brian's belly button. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Brian's belly button? How you doing? I don't know why I threw so many yo's at you. How was the smoke out, Lonnie? Did you get to meet up with the madman? Um. Oh man. How's everyone? Oh, all right, guys. So we're gonna get in to the meat and the potatoes of the day, guys. I want to talk about a couple things first. We are talking about, let me see here, Coachella and the surrounding areas, guys. So we're talking Joshua Tree, that whole Palm Springs, Desert Hot Springs area. You got Amboy. Is it Amboy? Yeah, Amboy out there. So you got quite a bit of desert. That's all desert out there. And there's one spot in Joshua Tree I want to start off by talking about. It is called the history of the giant rock in Joshua Tree area. I actually smoked out here, not really thinking that it was the giant rock, that it was, something crazy. I was on my way back from an appointment or something. I think I did a live from here too. The history of the giant rock near Joshua Tree Landers. Giant rock is the large freestanding boulder that covers 5,800 square feet of ground and is 7 stories high. Giant rock is purported to be the largest freestanding boulder in the world. Did not know that. Native Americans of the Joshua Tree, California area consider it to be sacred. And here I am just smoking by it. In 1950s, it was a gathering point for UFO believers. It is located on land which is at the time leased by George Van Tassel and purported flying saucer contactee and organizer of the UFO conventions. If you guys did not know, Coachella Palm Springs hosts one of the biggest UFO conventions in the land. Pretty thorough one. A lot of people go to it. Big turnout. All right. Van Tassel also built a nearby integration and small airport in the vicinity, which he operated from 47 to 75. Kritzer, a friend of Van Tassel's, perished in a self-detonated dynamite explosion in this room, July 24th, 1943, while being investigated by the police. Shortly after, the 21st century giant rock fractured into two, revealing the interior of white granite. The exterior surface of the rock is particularly covered in graffiti. Yeah, that's what I saw when I went over there, guys. So I wanted to touch on that for a couple reasons. So that one is big for the UFO community. A lot of people would go there and gather, and they could swear that the UFOs, they could see them, that they were coming from that area. So I wanted to kind of touch on that to begin with before we jump too deep into it. Hey, Mr. Crispers, how's it going? How's it going? What's everyone smoking on out there, guys? What's everyone up to? Mr. Crispers, what are you getting into today? Finally got home from work. I need a coffee and a few fat bong loads. How was Chris? How's your car situation doing, man? Any hopefully some kind of news, some kind of update, something good. Nice. 420. Big shout out to everyone in here right now. Make sure you're throwing up those likes, guys. First time on, Tran. Nice. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully you like it. We're talking Coachella. And UFOs. So that's the rock, guys. The history of the Joshua Tree giant rock, the biggest freestanding boulder in the world. I did not know that. So now I want to talk about one in particular. Oh, wrong one. Supposed to be searching in the search bar, not the thing. Okay. I want to talk about one in particular that happened during the festival of Coachella. And for this one, we're going to revert to our good buddy, ML Berman over at Mojave Mysteries, guys. You guys know how we love some ML Berman, man. I wish he would, I don't know. I don't know him at all. I wish he would post some more videos. I don't know what his health is like or anything like that. So, hopefully he's healthy as a horse. And everything is good with him. But yeah, great. I would even help him out, man. I would go meet him out in the desert and film some stuff for sure. Blue Dream, nice. Hey, what's cracking, Laura? How you doing? My back. Oh man, my neck was cracking earlier. Oh man, since my shoulder surgery, my neck's been so much better. I know it sounds weird. Sounds weird to say. So we're going to talk to our friend ML Berman here, guys. This is Mojave Mysteries, one of my favorite. Dabbing some dab woods. Nice. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. He's going to talk about the sighting, and then we're going to get into even more sightings around. So your neck, your back. I'm not finishing that. More sightings around Coachella. So we're going to get into all that right now, guys. Let's do this. All right.
Problems with dealing with supernatural or paranormal or just bizarre events is that you usually only have one witness. So what happens when you have hundreds, including the entire police department?
What? We got some Northern Lights, some Pineapple Express out there. Coolidge, how you doing?
If you're familiar with the Coachella Valley, it's probably because of its music festivals. But did you know it's also the main road across the desert into the LA basin? Used every day by hundreds of truckers, visitors, and tourists. It also sits above one of the most seismically active areas in the world, the San Andreas Fault, which runs all through the Mojave out through Los Angeles to the coast. And where do all these planes, trains, and automobiles come from? Well, across America, of course. But is it just possible that there's other beings that use this roadway too? In the early morning hours of Tuesday, March 1977, Sheriff's Deputy Pat Runyon was sitting in his patrol car when, looking to the east, he happened to see a bright yellowish-red light.
Real quick, guys, I'll pause it here. You know what I like about like some of these stories like this one is like when the police and the Air Force actually have, hey, what's up, Topaz? How you doing, buddy? When they actually have like, reports, and it's thorough, and it's not just some guy out in the desert, being credible or not, he could have been 100% truthful, but just because it's a guy out in the desert, you question it. But like people who have to fill out forms and have to do all this stuff and kind of put their job, on the line, if you will. um, um, I think it gives a little more credibility to it. So let's get into this.
At an estimated altitude of 500 feet, slowly start to approach. Thinking it was an airliner, he watched in wonder as the object suddenly picked up incredible speed and literally streaked over him before heading west towards the nearby city of Palm Springs. Seconds later, Deputy Jameson of Desert Hot Springs, located just west of Runyon, saw the same object approach at a high rate of speed, before again zooming directly overhead and disappearing in a flash. Moments later, 2 more sheriff's deputies near the town of Edgemont, further west, got a good look at the strange craft as it ripped through the night sky above them.
Is that what they think it looks like?
Describing the object as structured, looking like a, quote, cigar with a light on each end.
Like a blimp.
And again, the craft continued west towards Los Angeles, in total silence but at an extremely high rate of speed. The object's flight path now took it over the March Air Force Base just east of the city, where several California Highway Patrol officers, as well as members of the base's own security police, were alerted to it.
So it's not even just one department. You got multiple agencies now involved in this. So this isn't just like, again, one trooper saw something, maybe he was tired, he had some donuts, who knows? But, when you get multiple agencies involved, there's got to be something to that, right?
Could only watch and wonder as it tore past them before anyone in the tower could get a track on it. As it crossed over the heavily traveled air corridor near the Los Angeles airport, it was seen by even more people as it now headed toward the ocean. While in Long Beach, south of LAX, 2 more sheriff's deputies reported they saw 2 bright lights going over the airport itself, although no radar track was reported. By 4 a.m. Tuesday morning, the Los Angeles Police Department reported its deputies had seen the object at 5 different locations as it sped overhead. They all described it as a bright light with an orange tinge, just as the first witness, Deputy Runyon, had reported over 100 miles away in Coachella. Apparently, the object ultimately crossed the coast and continued out over the ocean, where it was quickly lost to sight. In the aftermath of the reports, an Air Force spokesman was quoted as saying, "There were no missile or rocket testing scheduled, which may have been mistaken for UFOs, and certainly nothing flying as low as 500 feet over civilian-populated areas." Interestingly, Los Angeles city officials said that they had monitored civil defense radio reports that indicated the object had been seen as far north as Sacramento, but that was over 300 miles away.
You really throwing the weather balloon, Mr. Crispers? You really throwing that out there?
In the end, astronomers at the Griffith Park Observatory offered the possibility that what all the witnesses had seen was actually a rare astronomical phenomenon called a double meteor, in which fragments of a larger meteor break up in the atmosphere, causing multiple lights, and that the object probably crashed into the ocean after passing over both the Mojave Desert and the city of Los Angeles. But does that really explain a structured object that looked like a, quote, cigar with bright light at either end, flying silently along at 500 feet, as reported by numerous sheriff's deputies, police officers, and the Air Force's own security personnel?
Yeah.
So here we have what you could call a mega event. But if you look at it in pieces, people saw slightly different things. Some saw lights, some saw structured aircraft, and some might have seen what was a meteor. But did all three things happen at once? I don't know. If you're out there and there's aircraft, it's easy to misidentify a light in the sky. But if you can see it clearly through binoculars, And as far as being a plane, well, if you're 100 miles up the coast, you're not going to see something at 500 feet. It has to be way up there, which would suggest a meteorite. Now, would you be surprised if I told you that this area has a history going back well over 100 years of strange things in the sky?
Oh, no.
September 1954.
Yeah, guys, so we're this is a little older of a video, so we're going to talk about the history, that incident at Coachella, and then there's been a lot more. There's TikToks, there's all sorts of stuff, guys. So we're still got all that to get into. This story's got some legs, so take it away, ML Berman.
In the same area, just 50 miles north of Coachella, but along the same fault axis, an object was seen in the night sky 2 nights in a row. This time, again, the main witnesses were sheriff's deputies, as well as Marine Corps MPs stationed
that's
nearby.
gotta give it some, credibility, right?
This article describes
Hey,
how deputies
Knightsville, how
along
you
Bear
doing?
Valley Road in the Mojave saw a bright light clustered with strange red lights fly quickly and silently overhead. But this time, 2 nights in a row. It moved from side to side and then up and down as it passed from east to west, before again disappearing over the horizon along the same vector towards Los Angeles. Looking through high-powered binoculars, they said it didn't resemble any craft they'd ever seen before.
Appreciate that, Thomas.
And upon reporting it to the CAA and Air Force Command at Riverside, we're told the military authorities simply had no idea what it could be either. But let's go back even farther in the same area. Over 100 years, December 1914, when workers for the Santa Fe Railroad began burning up the telegraph lines over what the paper later described as a strange aircraft with 2 bright lights appearing after dark and then flying silently through the night sky. Beginning to see a pattern here? But instead of a 1 or 2 night visitation, this craft was seen for over 2 weeks in a row, appearing after dark to zip around and even sometimes forming a pattern in the sky before continuing on its path and vanishing. And again, along the San Andreas fault line as all the other reports in Coachella many decades later. I think this oldest article in the paper summed it up pretty well, saying, quote, "Whence it comes, whether it goes, and where it is kept in the daytime are questions puzzling the desert folk." And maybe it still does.
Ooh.
So there you have it. Over 150 years of weird events in the sky along the same stretch of highway in the Coachella Valley along the San Andreas Fault. Now, I was out there camping last month, which was December of 2021, when I saw lights in the sky. I took this picture. Then I took this video.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'd love to tell you that this was UFOs, but really, I later found out it was antique biplanes on their way to an air show. But for a few seconds, seeing them cross the sky above me without making any real noise was kind of cool. Now, what does all this mean? I can't tell you. All I can tell you is if you want to see strange stuff in the sky, apparently this stretch of the Mojave Desert is the place to do it. I'm ML Berman. I'll see you next time.
All right, guys, make sure you check out Mojave Mysteries. They got a lot of good stuff. We've covered a lot of their stuff, and they're always good, man. They're always good. Hey, big shout out. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Big shout out to everyone in here, guys. If I'm not giving you a personal shout out, I apologize. there's a show going on. There's a show going on. No, I appreciate everyone blowing up comments. We've had a man comments, a lot of new faces, a lot of new names in here. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Numbers are steady, steady. Good, Mike. How you doing? How you doing? So, like I had said, guys, there is so many Coachella, Joshua Tree UFO sightings. Like it's not even funny. Um, how many TikToks now there are and stuff. And this could be, during COVID, I think there was a lot more sightings than there ever had been before. So, he touched on a few of them from the past. So we're going to cover this. This is just less than a year ago. This is two huge UFO orbs hovering above Coachella Valley, California. This was March 23rd. This was March 23rd, 2023. This is someone actually filmed this, guys. So let's check this out. All right, let's do it. Yeah, see, look at that. You know what it looks like? Remember that game Afterburner? The fighter pilot game? That is weird. They're just hovering, huh? That might be a spot to go and maybe we do a group event where we can watch some UFOs. That Joshua Tree rock, that's right off the highway. That would be fun. Look at that. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Oh, and then did it dissolve into one? No, it's not disappearing. Holy shiznit. I was not expecting that. So, we got to look at this again. Alright. So you got two orbs. They do merge into one, right? Yes. That wasn't one just dissipating. It looked like it merged, and then this one... Wow. I don't know about that. What do you guys think about that one? That was weird. That was weird. I mean, we may have better cameras these days, but that doesn't mean everyone's using them. This was filmed in 2023, dude. This is quality. You know what, man? I have an iPhone, and with the zoom, I've always, hey, Northern Lights, nice, nice. I've always said that it's iPhone cameras kind of suck for zooming in. Digital just sucks zooming in. But man, Android made this freaking thing that I was working with someone and they did a moonshot. And I would have to pull out my cinema camera. I'd have to pull out like a magnificent zoom lens on a tripod to get all this. And they were like, boop, 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 boop. And it actually made that noise. Oh man. What are you doing back there, Rosie? So that was in March. There's all sorts of them, guys. Let's see this. This was from 2 years ago. This was from this Chino Hills. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's still that same run. Let's see. Okay, this was from we got two of them, guys. This one was from 7 months ago. Let me pause this sucker. All right. This was from 7 months ago. Can we go full screen on this or no? Let me see here. It might be kind of hard to see because of the way it is. Let's see. I wish I could go full screen. I don't think I can. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But you know what? It's so dark. I don't know if that's the sky. I don't know if it's just some dude in the desert with a light bar and he just expanded it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm going to call I'm gonna call. I don't know. I don't know on that one. All right, so this was 10 months ago, guys. This is again. Okay, that's obviously the sky. It's so far away. That could be anything. That could be a dude falling. It could be DB Cooper. You wanted to know what happened to DB Cooper? That's it. That one means nothing to me. That one means nothing to me. That could be literally anything. 2 years ago, let's see. The jellyfish UFO, man. That's something we're gonna have to cover that deep dive. Let's see. We'll do one more. This was over Chino Hills. A form of potential.
They killed my dog.
Now they're gonna kill their
partner.
Yep. All right, there we go, guys.
I don't know what that
Oh
is.
wow, this is from a
That
buddy.
is some weird.
That's a pilot over the Pacific who may have encountered something just a touch more alarming than turbulence.
There's a new sighting of some UFOs, and this one looks pretty good. So there
Hey,
is
what's
video
up there,
from
Broken
a
Brain?
plane that's flying 39,000 feet, and you just see 9 to 12 lights evenly spaced out, moving at a very consistent speed, and the pilot is freaked out. And when you hear pilots say they don't know what something is, these are guys who are very aware of what flying objects look like.
Oh my gosh, you guys, these are birds.
They're luminescent.
A bird with Christmas lights at 39,000 feet.
It looks like they're migrating.
Yeah, maybe back home to the planet Zircon. Any other theories?
Some people are saying this might be anti-missile flares.
Oh, phew, so it's not aliens. It's just something shot out of another plane to stop missiles from hitting our plane. Wait, what?
How come the pilot doesn't fly closer to check it out?
Hey, everybody, how'd you like us to get closer to that unidentified object
You think
there?
the whole plane is let's go!
The pilot's like, there's something flying fast and erratically. Let's go towards it. No, don't do that.
Believers will tell you that sometimes aliens are in the sky, and sometimes they're where you least expect them.
Let's say we find out aliens have been living here for years. Who least surprises you to find out they're an alien?
Amongst us?
If you found out that Mel was an alien.
That's my number one, actually.
We don't need the men in black.
I want to see
That's
it.
a pilot over the
What do you guys think of this? With all the hoopla on TMZ, what do you guys think of this right here? I don't know. And the fact that it's a pilot that doesn't know what it is. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird.
Pacific who may have encountered something just a touch more alarming than turbulence.
Where's Mojave Martian when we need him? Come on. Yeah, so that's kind of weird, guys. All sorts of stuff over Coachella. Man, I'm from my mom's butt, but that's why I'm so shitty. Oh man, hey, as long as yeah, I don't know. Some of these comments are kind of weird, but hey, man, as long as it's not for Viagra and for some weird porn site, hey, spam it up, guys. Oh man, yeah, as long as it's not pitching Viagra or hungry girls want to meet you. I'm okay with it, guys. I'm okay with it. So Coachella, man, that's kind of the place. If we had to decide, some people in the group were aliens, like they said, who are we thinking? Are we thinking Eric? Is Eric just like a hands down? Hey Eric, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing good as well, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Oh, what a good day. What a good day, man. Got me some Baja Blast. You know it's a good day. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce on out of here. I don't know. So Coachella. Super Teresa Deller. Oh man. Oh, all right, guys. I am gonna bounce up on out of here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You guys rock it, rock it, rock it. I'm out. Chat's weird tonight. Stay safe, true Danksters. All right. You sound like Stan Lee, Mr. Crispers, true believer. I agree. It's Lonnie. All right, guys. I will talk to you after a bit. You guys rock, man. Keep it real, guys. Lonnie always gets the blame. Poor Lonnie. Poor Lonnie. All right, guys. We will see you in the morning, 7:10 a.m. What do we got? The Thursday show. We're gonna do a Florida felon or Arizona criminal tomorrow, guys. Who wants to play some deal or no deal in the morning? Hashtag deal or no deal. Let me know, guys. Blow them up in the regular comments. If we get a lot, we'll play some live deal or no deal. We'll pick one lucky contestant to compete for fabulous prizes. All right, guys. I will see you on the flip side. We'll see you at 7:10 a.m.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys.